I can bring you in warm. I can bring you cold.
Yeah! We are live, guys. I'm J1 Further the Cyber Nerds.
Revenue GS.
Sam, Mr. Blitz Tech.
And today we're back with another episode review for the Book of Boba. Chapter 5. I don't know what happened in this episode. Get me. But yeah, I know what you should be doing if you haven't already, which 70% of you haven't done for some reason. Subscribe to this. You know, listen, we're on at like 175,000 subscribers and 70% of you haven't subscribed. Do you know what happens if you all subscribe? I know. We'll be in a million real quick. Anyway, hit the thumbs up and press the notification bell to get notified every time we drop a video. And if you want to watch one of the best reactions, imagine, today's just been a day for fire shows, isn't it? So if you want to see one of the best reactions, head over to patreon.com/thecybernerds and watch the full episode reaction to this episode. Anyway, what you man saying about this episode?
Season 3 prologue of The Mandalorian is just superbly fire. It's not like...
It's beautiful.
I just feel a bit pissed for Boba Fett because...
Yo,
man steps on your show and has the best episode.
I'm not going with that. I'm not. Listen, do you know what? Yeah, I'm with you.
On anything,
I'm with you. I hear what you're saying, and I know that's what the discourse online is going to be.
Yeah.
That the Mandalorian episode is the best, but no.
That's far. Okay, that's far.
Bro, no, I
stepped onto this show.
I hear what you're saying.
Exactly. So they're both,
bro. The Mandalorian, the show The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba, in my mind, is one show that is being given to us because audiences are dumb and couldn't just handle this being season 3 of The Mandalorian. Bro, realistic, bro, the way I deep it, is this should just be season 3 of The Mandalorian and just be exactly the same. All Boba. My man has an episode. The same way in his season, he has all the episodes, but like, bro, Mandalorian stories should be able to intertwine in this show in and out. So, like, for that discourse online, you, man, don't come to my timeline with it, innit? Don't come to my timeline. But I do understand what you're saying. This is the best episode we've had of the 5 episodes this season.
Okay, let's just say season 3. And I hope that from doing this going forward, that if we also create another show, especially with Mandalorians, that they do this more often, because even just like wrapping it up, him still saying I'm going to be Grogu, like seeing the other Mandalorians, the whole Blade still being involved, and then Boba still wanting to have like muscle, like you're saying, like just in general, him building a team, having an episode here, hopefully Sabine comes across, and all these other show characters all coming together. For me, that's just the best thing you can do.
100%.
The stories you're telling, especially doing something like this, even if it's just like, I don't know, this was planned elsewhere or something, they just want to present it here, and it's fantastic. And I just hope you guys keep doing this, because this is like one of the best characters I've seen in, I'll probably say, years, to be honest. And
you're talking about Mando, the character?
Yeah. This is like super likable. And even in this episode alone, man just carries the whole thing.
The thing I want to jump in with is like, when I'm watching this episode, like I'm like, like, why is Mando like this? And why is Boba Fett, the show, been how it's been? And what I've kind of understood is, what we're seeing of the Mandalorian, the character Mando, Jin Garan, is that like, we're seeing man in his prime. Prime bounty hunter. This is why they started off the episode with man straight on crud. And that's why his series is straight crud. Boba Fett, that time for Boba Fett has come and gone.
Okay.
That is, don't touch me! That time for Boba Fett has come and gone. That time was episode 4, episode 5, episode 6. And now, Boba Fett has ascended into the Godfather role. And I know there's bare people online who are like, and even a couple of fans I spoke to, were like, nah, Boba Fett's not doing as much crud as I thought he was going to be. Bruv, Boba Fett is doing more crud than you've ever thought about him doing, but he doesn't have to do it with his own hands. And that's what's happening. The conversations at the table are the most cruddy conversations you can have. Mando's not even on that level yet, bruv.
That's what I'm about to say, because when people speak about The Godfather,
He ain't doing nothing.
Thank you.
He don't do nothing.
So I'm not complaining about Boba Fett.
I know you ain't.
So,
I'm not coming at you for that. I'm just saying the whole discourse around the show, this comparison to Mando, bro. Mando is supposed to be that guy right now, and Boba's supposed to be the older. Yeah. That's why it's like, bruv, Boba went to go collect his armor from man. Now man's coming back to pay his debt for man for free. Like, bruv, these are great, for me, these are great transactions we're having. And like I said during the review before, I can't wait till this season's over and then I can chronologically watch this thing how it was supposed to be made or watched, consumed. And shout out to Bryce Dallas Howard as well, because she directs the episodes in the in the Mandalorian, the one with the 80-80 in the forest. Like, her action is fire, bruv. And she finessed this whole thing as well, bruv. So that was gangster too.
Do you know just to cement everything you just said about these two men, yeah?
Come on.
Mando just got stripped of the title from Mandalorian.
Go on, get deeper with it.
Yeah? My man said, I'm not Mandalorian. Yeah?
Boba.
Yeah? He's not Mandalorian. And they come together. He didn't even take the payment. These men, bruv, like, he's not even a muscle. I don't even see him as muscle for Boba.
All family.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bruv, the unity they're gonna bring so, like, in the future, it's gonna be so mad.
Come on.
Even the way you're talking about, yo, he's the guy sitting at the table. He's the action guy. Do you know what I'm saying? And you got Fennec, and you got
like Black Croissant, the Wookiee fam.
You got Grogu.
Come on.
You got Grogu, Force user.
Get there faster, bro.
You know,
come on, bro.
Where do you want me to go with it?
I'm just saying, it's like, firstly, like him being cut off from Mandalore, is one of the best things ever, because you've got someone who has been brought up in Mandalorian culture and has got the sword, so he is the rightful and won it through combat, the rightful leader of Mandalore, but has been banished through Mandalorian rule, and he's gonna go work with Boba Fett, who is a clone of a Mandalorian. You know what I'm saying? They're in the same thing, because bear in mind, he's not even Mandalorian blood, he's a foundling. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, these men are setting up the stage for Mandalore to, not even just a war, to just come back and to be a force. Like, yo, we got a Mandalorian running the whole Tatooine and that whole crime syndicate. Then we got Dan Gargan out here running around, the best bounty hunter on road with a Force user who he said, bro, I'm taking my man from Luke. He's coming back and he's gonna be one of us. It's gonna get sticky for the universe.
So you don't think that this is all set up a war for Mandalore again, where they've talked about
Mandalore's finished. No, them men are gonna fight. Yeah.
For like a new place. Obviously, they talk about the history of Bo-Katan. She still wants to ting. This guy his name was
Frizzler.
Yeah, that's it. Man's like, I'm the rightful ting. He fought for it. Obviously, he lost him, but
that Mandalorian beef that you're talking about has been going on for centuries and will continue to go on. So yeah, I'm glad that they're just putting the pieces on the table for everyone, all of you man who don't know nothing about this, to come in and then, I wouldn't say pick your sides because we know where you're going to be, but at the same time, have a better understanding of the factions and how this Game of Thrones thing is going to work when we get the new show. I don't know, Mandalorian season 3, or Mandalore the show, or the Mandalore movie, or whatever you man are building towards, fam. Because there's too many legit variables here for this not to have, and when I say major payoff, I'm talking about Game of Thrones level payoff, bro. I'm telling you, fam.
Yeah, like the way they just link so many things in this episode. Like, these people really understand Star Wars, and you know, when we're talking about like that war, but these are just stories we've been hearing for years.
Exactly.
And now we're making it happen. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, and it all starts like on this episode is when they explain the story of the sword. Do you know what I'm saying? And the person that made it was a Jedi. Jedi, sword, Mandalorian, Grogu, Force user. Like, bruv, it's like I'm exhausted. I'm literally exhausted from this episode, because from the first
don't even get me into
second all the way to the end, these man was just shelling the whole thing, bro.
Do you know where you're taking me?
Mind blowing every time.
You're taking me to World Between Worlds, yeah. Let me get deep for a second.
Jesus Christ!
Is it possible, yeah, that Grogu could actually be that Jedi? Is that mad?
Stop
that
it,
mad?
Bruv. Stop it.
Is that mad?
Stop it.
We're talking about a Jedi and a Mandalorian. Grogu is both of them. In any time they've shown that character, it's always been in story mode, in veiled over. But he had the dark saber. What if that is Grogu? Like, I know time travel. I know you man are gonna be like, we don't do time travel in Star Wars, but we do.
We do.
But we do.
We do. We do.
And the
all
war
time.
between worlds. What if these man do something, and then it's like Grogu goes back to unite everyone, and that actually starts the cycle of what we're watching all over again.
Wow,
because you know how history works.
Even
time, space.
Even you tying up the armor to be Sabine.
The armorer should be Sabine, bro. If the armorer is Sabine, I'm finished. It's over for me. Like, it's over for me.
My chest caved in when you said that. I was like, bro.
Go on. Doesn't Sabine remove her helmet though?
This is the thing. This is how I deeped it. In Rebels, her helmet's off all the time. But remember, she was kind of banished herself from Mandalore because she created the weapon that the Imperials used to finish them, man. Now, if she writes that for herself and reclaims her Mandalorian right, she would then be someone like the Armorer who is so deep in it that she can command the team. That's how I
remember the Armorer said, yo, for you to redeem yourself, you got to go to the team.
She might have gone to the team.
She knows about it because
she could have redeemed
Jin
herself.
was like, yo, Mandalore is destroyed.
This is
that
the
doesn't
way.
happen. She's like, well, no, she didn't say no.
She said, this is the way.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Go find it.
Go find the thing. So, bruv, like, man's gonna really have to study this episode thoroughly, bruv. And like last episode, I was already like, yo, I need to go back to episode 1 because the way we just so much on Tatooine, bro, man needs to go back to episode 1. What did they do on this freaking episode?
Go back to episode 1,
bruv. Like,
the pod racing thing was mad.
Bruh.
For everyone who hates prequels, you just rewatched the pod racing episode today. Like, for everyone who hasn't even watched episode 1,
bro,
you just watched episode 1, or you watched a section of episode 1 today.
Like, oh my freaking God, bro.
It's one of the best episodes of this Star Wars series we've seen ever.
Like, since we've been watching Clone Wars, like, bro, there's just so many things tied in. The laws. Like, going back to Rebels, Clone Wars, bro, like, come on.
Do you know what, yeah? And Disney, look, man, you man better come. Season 2 of The Bad Batch, you better come correct. Now, I'm bringing it up now because I know that season is going to be influenced in the next season of Mandalorian because Omega's showing up at some point, yeah? A fully grown Omega. The Armorer could be Omega also, yeah? But Omega's showing up. So just come correct with that season, innit? Have you, man, got anything else? And we got a new ship, which is also from episode 1. Get me.
Man. Shit, man. You whole freaking...
Peppered.
Listen.
Peppered.
Fucking
Peppered, yeah, there's fire. Right, we might have to release this reaction on YouTube, innit? Just like a one-off special, innit? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Bruv, Sam, I can't let this... When the energy's flowing like this, you might have to just let it flow, bro. You might have to just let it flow. And that's all I'm saying, innit? But
it's just so good. It's just so good what they've done today with this. Like, you know what's mad? Yeah, at some point I was like, bro, like, I know you man gonna connect this to Boba, but we spent a whole episode.
It's a Mandalorian episode, bro.
Just shelling the thing, bruv. And even though, like, bruv, it's like you said, if you understand, you understand. Like, some people might be like, yo, we just watch Mando. No. Bro, the crumbs are there.
Brother.
The dialogue is there for the connections. Go back to previous episodes. Listen to what Boba has said before. Listen what people have told Mando today. These men are more connected than anything. And him not taking the payment solidifies everything. Like, no, I'm not here. When it comes to you, I'm not for... Bruv. Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I need you to just go down into the comment sections and be free in it. Let loose. Give us information. Just go hard. Just go hard in the comment section, innit? Listen, I know you enjoyed the video.
Sorry, but I can imagine George Lucas at home.
Just moving mad.
Yo, nah, bro.
This stuff.
Nah, bro. I want to see the Spider-Man thing of Grogu pointing at the Vizsla who made the sword, and him pointing back. And they both got the Darksaber in their hands. That's the one I want to see, innit? You get me? Comment section below, yo. Hit the thumbs up because I know you enjoyed this video. Press the notification bell so you can get notified every time we drop this heat. Patreon.com/CyberNerds. The full reaction to this episode is there. Don't play yourself. Other than that, subscribe to the channel. Road to 200,000 subscribers. I'm Jay, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
Revenue GS.
So I missed the blessed.
We'll see you on the next one. Peace.